from our IT Sampo. Today we will see one of the experiment from transportation lab. It's about the extraction. It's a centrifuge extraction test apparatus. And if you see the apparatus, this particular equipment is having the cup. This is the cup. In that cup, we have to fill the sample that is taken from the site, and we have to remove that particular how much percentage of binding material that is present in that. For that purpose, we require this cup first. That is, we have to place it within this particular extraction machine. We require the benzene that for addition in that particular sample collected from the site. We require the filter paper that we have to place the filter paper. When we put the sample here in the cup, we have to place the filter paper to close that particular sample, because we have to put that particular sample with that particular benzene or that petrol that can be used. And why we have to rotate this machine by 3500 degree RPM, and because of the centrifugal force, that particular bitumen and that solvent added that we have to collect through this particular pipe. This is the outlet pipe or drain pipe. We have to collect that particular bitumen with that solvent added in this particular beaker. Okay, so due to the centrifugal action, that material will be extracted. This bitumen and that solvent will be extracted. Okay, so one by one we will see that first we have to take the sample that we have collected from the road side. It's about 500 gram. That particular sample that is collected from the site, we have to weigh that 500 gram. If you take more than 500, its accuracy will be get increased. So at least 500 gram we have to take. And this is the weight of the collected sample 500 initially before test, that we have to note down. Then we have to take the weight of the filter paper. That filter paper weight you have to take before test. That is the weight of the filter paper that we have to take. So it's only the 1 gram, the weight of the filter paper. Now actually we will see the process. This is the sample collected from the roadside. We have to see the actual binder content by conducting this test. We have added the benzene in that. Now this sample we have to put in the cup. Now we have to put the filter paper over that particular cup, so that due to the centrifugal action that particular solvent may spill out. To avoid it, we have to put that filter paper over it. Then we have to tight that cup well, because we have to give the centrifugal force, apply the centrifugal force. So we have to tight that cup. We have to place the plate over it and we have to tight it. Tight it very tight. We have to do it. Now place that particular lid over. So tightly you have to fix that particular screws, because we have to move it with a speed about 3500 rpm. Up to that we have to apply the force, that pressure. Gradually you have to apply that particular centrifugal force. When we apply the centrifugal force, gradually because of the centrifugal action, the material will be spill out. That we have to collect from the drain pipe in one of the beaker. We added the benzene more because we want to remove that particular bitumen content. About 40 milli of benzene we have added. So we may have to repeat the test, and that we have to check by visually whether the bitumen is totally removed or not. So first trial, second trial, third trial may require till the total bitumen will get removed. Now we have to run the machine. Gradually you have to apply that centrifugal force up to 3500 rpm. You have to run it. Okay. We have run that particular machine. We have applied that particular centrifugal force, and we have collect that particular. See here the sample is going to collect it. Sample is getting out. RPM that you have to give, and we have to drain out that particular bitumen and solvent. That is the main aim, that we have to find out the percentage of bitumen present in that particular sample collected from the site. This is the second trial, so that we have to remove all that bitumen that is stick with the aggregate. By that we can find out the percentage binder or bitumen present in the given or collected sample from site. Second, that we can apply that particular force, centrifugal force, about 3500 rpm. Due to the centrifugal action, the material will be drained out, bitumen and solvent. So we have to repeat this test 2 to 3 times, so that all the bitumen and that solvent that will be get removed. after the three trials, you may come to know that you have to remove this particular lid and you have to see whether the bitumen is present with a stick with that aggregate or not. You have to check it. One more time we will see, because still there may be chances of remaining the bitumen with the aggregate. Once we open it, we visually inspect it, that there will not be the bitumen content, only the aggregate will be seen. That is the check for it. Apply the force, same, about 3500 rpm, that. Now see, no bitumen and solvent is coming out, drain out. Means all is removed by this process, centrifugal force. Now we have to take the sample outside.
Visit टाकूया.
See, we have to check it. That's why we have added one more time that solvent. It might be with the bitumen with that aggregate. we have to take the sample outside. We have to remove this cover. See the filter paper, the sample is stick with that particular, due to centrifugal action, the sample is stick with, we have to take the weight of this particular filter paper after test. Now we have conducted test now, and this is the bitumen. See the visual also we can observe that no bitumen is now present or stick with the aggregate. So after test we have to take the weight of this particular sample. We have to take the weight of the filter paper after test. We have to take the weight of the sample after test. So that reading also we have to note down. So initially we have taken the sample that is collected from site. We have taken the weight, that for example W1. Then we have taken the filter paper weight initially before test. That also we have to note down. After test also we have to note down the weight of this particular sample and the filter paper. Now we will take the weight of the filter paper. So weight of the filter paper is a 4 gram. Initially before test it was 1 gram. After test it is 4 gram. So 4 minus 1, that's 3. That you have to, one reading we have to note down. Weight of the sample collected from the site, that is 500 gram before the test. Now we have to weigh the sample after the test. So what the value we got? 470 gram. So weight of the sample collected from the site before test is 500 gram and weight of the sample after test is 470 gram. Okay, so 500 gram minus 470 gram means 30 gram. And minus that weight of the filter paper, that we got 4 minus 1 3, right? So 30 minus that particular 3 is 27 upon the weight of the, that is sample 500 into 100, that will use the percentage of bitumen present in that particular sample collected. So what is the outcome of this particular experiment is, you are able to find out percentage of bitumen present in that sample given or collected. So thank you very much.